We must not make a scarecrow of the law, setting it up to fear the birds of prey, and it keep one shape till custom make it their perch and not their terror. Aye, but yet let us be keen and rather cut a little than fall and bruise to death. Alas, this gentleman whom I would save had a most noble father. Let but your honour know, whom I believe to be most straight in virtue, that in the working of your own affections at time cohered with place or place with wishing, or that the resolute acting of your blood could have attained the effect of your own purpose, whether you had not some time in your life erred in this point, which now you censure him and put the law upon you. 'Tis one thing to be tempted, Aeschylus, another thing to fall, I not deny. The jury passing on the prisoner's life may in the sworn 12 have a thief or two guiltier than him they try. What's open made to justice, that justice seizes. What knows the laws that thieves to pass on thieves? 'Tis very pregnant. The jewel that we find, we stop and take it because we see it. But what we do not see we tread upon and never think of it. You may not so extenuate his offense, for I have had such faults, but rather tell me, when I that censure him do so offend, let mine own judgment pattern out my death, and nothing come impartial. Sir, he must die. Be it as your wisdom will. Where's the provost? Here, if it like your honour. See that Claudio be executed by 9 tomorrow morning. Bring him his confessor. Let him be prepared, for that's the utmost of his pilgrimage. Well, heaven forgive him, and forgive us all. Some rise by sin, and some by virtue fall. Some run from bricks of ice, and answer none. And some condemned for fault alone. Come, bring them away. If these be good people in a common weal that do nothing but use their abuses in common houses, I know no law. Bring them away. How now, sir, what's your name, and what's the matter? If it please your honour, I am the poor Duke's constable, and my name is Elbow. I do lean upon justice, sir, and do bring in here before your good honour 2 notorious benefactors. Benefactors? Well, what benefactors are they, and are they not malefactors? If it please your honour, I know not well what they are, but precise villains they are, that I'm sure of, and void of all profanation in the world that good Christians ought to have. This comes off well. He is a wise officer. Go to, what quality are they of? Elbow is your name. Why dost thou not speak, Elbow? He cannot, sir. He's out at Elbow. What are you, sir? He, sir, a tapster, sir, parcel bought, one that serves a bad woman whose house, sir, was, as they say, plucked down in the suburbs, and now she professes a hot house, which I think is a very ill house too. How know you that? My wife, sir, whom I detest before heaven and your honour. How? Thy wife? I, sir, whom I thank heaven is an honest woman. Dost thou detest her, therefore? I say, sir, I will detest myself also as well as she, that this house, if it be not a bawd's house, it is pity of her life, for it is a naughty house. How dost thou know that, constable? Mary, sir, be my wife, who, if she had been a woman cardinally given, might have been accused in fornication, adultery, and all uncleanliness there. By the woman's means, aye, sir, by Mistress Overdon's means, but as she spit in his face, so she defied him. Sir, if it please your honour, this is not so. Prove it before these varlets are, these honourable men, prove it. Do you hear how he misplaces? Sir, she came in great with child, and longing, saving your honour's reverence, for stewed prunes, sir. We had but 2 in the house, which at that very distant time stood, as it were, in a fruit dish, a dish of some 3 pence. Your honours have been such dishes. They are not china dishes, but very good dishes. Go to, no matter for the dish, sir. No, indeed, sir, not a pin. You are therein in the right, but to the point. As I say, this Mistress Elbow being, as I say, with child, and being great-bellied and longing, as I said, for prunes, and having but 2 in the dish, as I said, Master Froth here, this very man, having eaten the rest, as I said, and, as I say, paying for them very honestly, for as you know, Master Froth, I could not give you 3 pence again. No, indeed. Very well, you being then, if you be remembered, cracking the stones of the foresaid prunes. Aye, so I did indeed. Why, very well. I telling you then, if you be remembered that such a one and such a one were past cure of the thing you want of, unless they kept very good diet, as I told you. All this is true. Why, very well then. Come, you are a tedious fool. To the purpose, what was done to Elbow's wife that he hath cause to complain of? Come me to what was done to her. Sir, your honour cannot come to that yet. No, sir, nor I mean it not. Sir, but you shall come to it, by your honour's leave, and I beseech you, look into Master Froth here, sir, a man of 80 pound a year, whose father died at Hallowmas. Was it not at Hallowmas, Master Froth? All Holland Eve. Why, very well. I hope here be truths. He's, sir, sitting, as I say, in a lower chair, sir. 'Twas in the bunch of grapes, where indeed you have a delight to sit, have you not? I have so, because it is an open room, and good for winter. Why, very well, then I hope here be truths. This will last out a night in Russia, where nights are longest there. I'll take my leave, and leave you to the hearing of the cross, hoping you'll find good cause to whip them all. I think no less good morrow to your lordship. Now, sir, come on, what was done to Elbow's wife? Once more. Once, sir, there was nothing done to her once. I beseech you, sir, ask him what this man did to my wife. I beseech you, your honour, ask me. Well, sir, what did this gentleman to her? I beseech, sir, look in this gentleman's face. Good Master Froth, look upon his honour. 'Tis for a good purpose doth your honour mark his face. Aye, sir, very well. Nay, I beseech you, mark it well. Will I do so? Doth your honour see any harm in his face? Why, no. I'll be supposed upon a book his face is the worst thing about him. Good, then, if his face be the worst thing about him, how could Master Froth do the constable's wife any harm? I would know that of your honour. He's in the right, sir. Constable, what say you to it? First, and it like you, the house is a respected house. Next, this is a respected fellow, and his mistress is a respected woman. But his hand, sir, his wife is a more respected person than any of us all. Varlet, thou liest, wicked varlet. The time is yet come to that she was ever respected with man, woman, or child. Sir, she was respected with him before he married with her. Which is the wiser here, justice or iniquity? Is this true? Oh, thou